What if I told you that the person you are meant to become is already waiting for you on the other side of your fear? And what if the only thing standing between you and that persona broken bar is a single decision you have not yet made? I see you. I see the quiet doubt that creeps in when you're alone with your thoughts. I hear the silent question you ask yourself in the mirror: am I really capable of this? I feel the weight you carry, the expectations, the past failures, the fear of what others might think. That weight is real. That fear is valid. But it is not the truth of who you are. Today, we are crossing a reality. We are leaving behind the version of you that hesitates, that doubts, that plays small. And we are stepping into the version of you that commands respect, that radiates confidence, that achieves the extraordinary. This is not just another motivational speech. This is a call to arms for your soul. This is an operation to reclaim your birthright of strength and self-belief. And I need you to stay with me until the very end, because by the time we are done, you will see yourself in a light so brilliant, so powerful, it will change everything. Let's begin. Music swells slightly and then fades into the background. Part 1. The morning battle at the war for your day. It all starts in the morning, not with the sunrise, but with the moment you open your eyes. In that hazy space between sleep and consciousness, a battle is fought. It is a silent, invisible war for the first thought of your day. Will it be a thought of purpose, of excitement, of gratitude? Or will it be the familiar groan of resistance, the sigh of obligation, the immediate reach for your phone, inviting the world's chaos into your mind before you've even had a chance to fortify your own? This, right here, is the most important moment of your life, because this moment sets the trajectory for everything that follows. When you hit the snooze button, you are not just delaying an alarm. You are rehearsing a habit of avoidance. You are telling the universe, I am not yet ready to face my life. You are voting for a version of yourself that chooses comfort over conquest. But when you rise stronger broken bar, when you plant your feet on the floor before the resistance has a chance to speak a broken bar, you win your first victory of the day. You declare to yourself, I am in command here. That single act of victory creates a ripple effect. It makes the next decision easier, and the next, and the next. Rising strong every morning is not about punishment. It's not about depriving yourself of sleep. It is about respect. It is about honoring the potential that slept within you. It is about giving yourself the gift of a quiet hour, an hour where the world is still asleep, and you can build the foundation of your day without interruption. In that first hour, you are the architect of your reality. What will you build? Will you build a mind fortified with positive affirmations, with reading that expands your thinking? Will you build a body strengthened by movement, by sweat, by discipline? Will you build a spirit centered through meditation, through prayer, through silent gratitude? Or will you outsource the building of your mind to social media? Will you outsource the building of your body to inertia? Will you outsource the building of your spirit to the noise of the news? The choice is yours. Every single day, your morning routine is not a list of tasks. It is a sacred ritual of self-belief. It is you telling yourself, I am worth the effort. Every minute you invest in that ritual is a deposit into the bank of your confidence. And over time, with enough deposits, you become unshakably rich in self-worth. Think about the strongest, most confident person you know. I promise you, they have won the morning battle more times than they have lost it. They have faced the temptation of the warm bed and chosen the cold floor. They have faced the allure of distraction and chosen the power of focus. This is where it starts. This is the genesis of true strength, not in a dramatic, one-time event, but in the quiet, consistent victory of dawn. Part 2. The mirror of self-belief, seeing the giant within. Now, let's talk about the core of it all, self-belief. What is it, really? It's not arrogance. Arrogance is a performance, a loud noise meant to cover up a quiet insecurity. True self-belief is quiet. It is a deep, unshakable knowing, a quiet hum of certainty that exists beneath the surface of your emotions. It's the voice that whispers, you can figure this out, even when you are scared. It's the anchor that holds you fast when the storms of doubt and criticism rage around you. But for so many, that mirror is cracked. It's distorted. You look into it, and you don't see a giant. You see a collection of past mistakes. You see the echoes of every time someone said, "You can't." You see the ghost of every failure, staring back at you. We have to clean that mirror, we have to repair it. And that begins with a simple, but profound, shift in perspective. You are not your past. Your past is a classroom, not a life sentence. Every failure, every heartbreak, every setback was a lesson dressed in disguise. It was not meant to break you, it was meant to build you. The most confident people in the world are not those who have never failed. They are those who have failed more than anyone else, but they reframed what failure means. They see it as data, as feedback, as a necessary step on the path to mastery. Think about a baby learning to walk. Does it fall down once, look around embarrassed, and think, "Well, I guess I'm just not a walker. This is too embarrassing. Everyone is watching." It falls down 100 times. It gets back up 101 times. It doesn't see falling as failure. It sees it as part of the process. Somewhere along the way, we lost that. We started to believe that falling was a sign of incompetence. We started to care more about what the audience thought than about learning the skill of walking. It's time to become that baby again. To give yourself permission to be a beginner. To be messy. To fall down. But with the unwavering belief that you will get back up. Your self-belief is built on the evidence you collect for yourself. Every time you keep a promise to yourself, no matter how small, you collect a piece of evidence. I said I would go for a walk, and I did. I am a person of my word. Every time you face a fear, you collect another piece. I was terrified to speak up in that meeting, but I did it. I am courageous. Conversely, every time you break a promise to yourself, you collect evidence against yourself. I said I wouldn't eat the junk food, but I did. I have no willpower. This is how we shatter our own confidence, brick by broken brick. So, start small. Set a tiny, almost insignificant promise for yourself today, and keep it. Then do it again tomorrow. With each kept promise, you are laying a new brick in the foundation of your self-belief. You are building a fortress of evidence that you are, in fact, reliable, strong, and capable. Stop seeking validation from the outside world. The applause of others is fickle, it comes and goes. But the respect you earn from yourself, that is permanent. That is your source of true, unbreakable power. Look in the mirror today and say this to the person staring back at you: I trust you. I believe in you. We've been through hell together, and we're still standing. I've got your back. Say it until you feel it, until the words stop feeling like a lie and start feeling like a homecoming. That person in the mirror is your greatest ally. It's time you started treating them like one. Part 3. Unlocking the Vault. Accessing your true potential. You have a vault inside you. It's buried deep beneath layers of conditioning, fear, and comfort. Inside this vault is your true potential, your genius, your unique gift to the world. Most people live their entire lives on the surface, never even knowing the vault exists. They decorate the outside. They try to look successful. They accumulate stuff, but it never fills the void. Because the void can only be filled by accessing what's inside the vault. Unlocking this vault requires 3 keys. The first key is courage. Not the absence of fear, but the judgment that something else is more important than fear. The courage to be different. The courage to be misunderstood. The courage to take the path less traveled. It's the courage to ask yourself the hard questions. What do I truly want? What would I do if I weren't afraid? And then having the courage to listen to the answer, even if it terrifies you. The second key is discipline. Discipline is the bridge between goals and accomplishment. It is the daily, hourly, minute-by-minute commitment to doing what you said you would do, long after the mood you said it in has left you. Discipline is not a prison. It is the ultimate form of freedom. It frees you from the tyranny of your moods. It frees you from being a slave to your impulses. When you are disciplined, you are the pilot of your life, not a passenger being thrown around by every gust of wind. The third key is action. Massive, consistent action. Potential is worthless if it remains potential. A seed has the potential to be a giant tree, but it must be planted, watered, and exposed to the sun. Your ideas, Your dreams, your goals, so they are seeds. Action is the water. Action is the sun. You don't need to have it all figured out to take the first step. You just need to take the first step. Clarity doesn't come from thinking, it comes from doing. As you move, the path reveals itself. So many people are waiting for permission, waiting for the right time. Let me be clear, the right time is a myth. It does not exist. The right time is now, this second, with whatever you have, from wherever you are. Your potential is not a finite resource that you might run out of. It is a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it gets. The more you stretch yourself, the more capacity you create. Stop playing small to make others feel comfortable. The world does not need another faded copy of someone else. The world needs the original masterpiece that is you. It needs your voice, your ideas, your passion, your unique perspective. Unlocking your potential is not a selfish act. It is the most generous thing you can do for the world. Because when you become the most powerful, confident, and capable version of yourself, you elevate everyone around you. You give others permission to do the same. You become a beacon of what is possible. Part 4. The Anatomy of Confidence. Building an unshakable core. Confidence is not something you are born with. It is something you build. It is a skill, like playing the piano or learning a language. And like any skill, it can be practiced, honed, and mastered. Let's break down the anatomy of true, unshakable confidence. The first component is competence. You cannot be truly confident in an area where you are incompetent. Confidence is born from proof, from evidence. So, you must become a student of your craft. You must obsess over getting better, not to impress others, but to impress yourself. When you know, deep in your bones, that you are good at what you do, that confidence is authentic, it cannot be faked. The second component is preparation. Preparation is the antidote to anxiety. When you have prepared relentlessly, you walk into any situation with a quiet assurance. You've already done the work. You've already faced the challenges in your mind. The actual event is just a formality. The warrior who trains 1,000 days in peace is more confident than the one who tries to train during war. The third component is physiology. Your mind and body are not separate. They are one system. You cannot have a confident mind in a defeated body. Stand up straight. Pull your shoulders back. Lift your chin. Breathe deeply into your belly. Your posture sends a signal to your brain. I am strong. I am capable. I am in charge. Even if you don't feel it, act it. The feeling will follow the action. The fourth component is self-talk. You are having a conversation with yourself all day, every day. Is it a conversation between two allies, or between a bully and a victim? You must become the guardian of your inner dialogue. Catch the negative, limiting thoughts and challenge them. Replace "I can't do this" with "I will find a way to do this." Replace "I'm going to fail" with "I will learn something valuable no matter the outcome." Your brain believes what you tell it. So, tell it a story of strength, of capability, of victory. The fifth component is service. This may seem counterintuitive, but true confidence often comes from taking the focus off of yourself. When you are focused on serving others, on adding value, on solving a problem bigger than yourself, your own insecurities tend to shrink. You are no longer obsessed with how you are being perceived. You are too busy making a difference. In serving others, you prove your own value to yourself in the most profound way possible. Build these 5 components, brick by brick. Practice your competence. Double down on your preparation. Master your physiology. Curate your self-talk. Find a way to serve. Do this consistently, and you will build a core of confidence that no storm can shake. Part 5. The Forge of Adversity. How struggle creates strength. Now, let's talk about the one thing everyone tries to avoid: struggle. We see adversity as the enemy. We see pain as a sign that we are on the wrong path. What if I told you that you have it backwards? Adversity is not the enemy. Adversity is the forge. A sword is not made by being stroked with a feather. It is made by being heated in a blazing fire, pounded by a heavy hammer, and cooled in cold water. It is this violent, intense process that aligns the molecules, that creates the strength, the sharpness, the resilience. You are that sword. Your struggles, your challenges, your heart breaks it. They are not here to break you. They are here to make you. They are the fire, the hammer, the water that is shaping you into a weapon of purpose and power. The most beautiful and strong trees in the forest are not the ones grown in a protected greenhouse. They are the ones that have weathered countless storms. Their roots have had to dig deep into the earth to find stability. The constant pressure of the wind has made their trunks thick and resilient. You want an easy life? Then aim for mediocrity. Stay small, stay safe. But if you want a meaningful life, a life of impact and strength, you must welcome the struggle. You must understand that the obstacle is not in your way, the obstacle is the way. When you face a challenge, your job is not to ask, "Why is this happening to me?" Your job is to ask, "What is this trying to teach me? How is this making me stronger?" Every time you overcome something you thought you couldn't, you level up. Your tolerance for adversity increases. Your capacity for life expands. Look back at your life. At the times you thought you wouldn't make it, you're still here. You survived. And I bet you learned something invaluable from that experience. I bet you became a little wiser, a little tougher, a little more compassionate. That is the purpose of the struggle. It sands off your rough edges. It burns away the non-essential. It leaves behind a purified, stronger version of you. So, the next time you are in the fire, remember, this is not your destruction. This is your construction. Embrace the forge. Thank the hammer. For it is in this moment that you are being remade into the person you were always meant to be. Part 6. The final crossing, stepping into your new reality. We've come to the crossing. On one side of the chasm is the old you, the you defined by doubt, the you who plays it safe, the you who seeks permission. On the other side is the new reality, the you defined by self-belief, the you who takes command, the you who grants yourself permission. The bridge between these two realities is built with the decisions you make today, not tomorrow, not next week. Today. This is the moment of truth. This is where the talking stops, and the doing begins. I need you to make a decision, right now. A decision that you are done with the old version of yourself. A decision that you are worthy of more. A decision that you will no longer betray yourself by settling for less than you are capable of. This decision is a contract you make with yourself. It is non-negotiable. It means that tomorrow morning, when the alarm goes off, you will remember this moment. You will remember the fire you feel right now, and you will rise strong. It means that the next time fear whispers in your ear, you will acknowledge it, thank it for trying to protect you, and then you will do the brave thing anyway. It means that you will become a relentless collector of evidence for your own capability. You will keep your promises to yourself, no matter how small. It means that you will see every challenge not as a threat, but as an opportunity to prove your strength to yourself. This crossing is not a one-time event. It is a daily practice. Some days you will cross with power and grace. Other days, you will crawl across, bruised and battered. But the key is that you cross. Every single day you choose the new reality. Your new reality is not a destination you arrive at. It is a reality you create, moment by moment, through your choices. So, what does this new reality look like? It looks like waking up with a sense of purpose, not dread. It looks like looking in the mirror and feeling a surge of respect for the person staring back at you. It looks like speaking your mind with clarity and conviction, because your voice matters. It looks like failing at something and thinking, "What a great lesson," instead of, "I am a failure." It looks like quiet confidence that doesn't need to announce itself. It looks like a life that is not perfect, but a life that is authentically, powerfully, and unapologetically yours. This is your birthright. This is what it means to be fully alive. Conclusion: your time is now. The world is waiting for you. Not the hesitant, watered-down version, but the full, powerful, authentic you. You have spent enough time in the shadows of doubt. You have carried the weight of other people's opinions for too long. That ends today. From this moment forward, you are a citizen of a new reality. A reality where you believe in yourself because you have proven to yourself that you are reliable. A reality where your confidence comes from within, and therefore cannot be shaken from without. A reality where you rise strong every morning, not because it's easy, but because you respect the giant within you. This is your life. This is your time. Do not ask for a lighter load. Ask for a stronger back. Do not pray for an easier path. Pray for greater strength to walk the path you are on. You have everything you need already inside you. The courage, the strength, the potential, it's all there, waiting to be unleashed. All that is required is for you to make the decision, to take the first step, to cross the reality. So, what are you going to do? I'll tell you what you are going to do. You are going to turn off this video, and you are going to take one single action that aligns with the person you are becoming. It doesn't have to be huge, but it has to be now. Go. Make your first deposit into the bank of your unshakable confidence. Win your first victory. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. Take that step. I believe in you. Now, it's time for you to believe in you. This is crossing realities. Go and create a life so powerful, so inspiring, that the world has no choice but to stand up and take notice. Go, rise strong. Your time is now.